I am going to take 432 of these and I'm going to fit them in here. Now, I've been carrying these around for decades. I am seriously talking decades. We haven't bought DVDs in years, but we have this massive collection that we've amassed. And I just always thought, oh, they'd be nice to have and we'll probably use them someday. And, everything's digital now, but we still use them in the car. And, everything is digital, but even though you have like 1 million subscriptions to streaming services, you still have to pay for like everything. So it's been very wise for me to keep them around, but they take up so much space. So look at this. I'm going to be able to condense 400 and put them in here. Now, I did read the reviews that said if you do put all 432 in there, it will really be too much. You probably should maybe put like 8 to 12 less. So really we're looking at about 412. So we will see how it goes. I'm going to put them in. I'm going to start it off. I saw some really great videos about how to store them. So I'm going to show that off here too. And we'll see how it works. You can. Okay, bring him over here. We're going to put him right here. And then I'm going to give you some scissors. Okay, don't do it on the couch. That was a disaster. But here, I got everything laid out. I got my paper cutter. I figured out the exact size that's perfect to fit in here is about 4.5 by 4.5. And I was able to line it up on the paper cutter, 4.5. And I just twisted it around. Really, really awesome. Made it so easy. So now when everybody wants to take a DVD out, because look at this. This is like massive. And if we have to try and hunt for a movie every single time, it'll take forever. So what I decided to do was alphabetize everything. And I started by saying, okay, here's A, and I'll just flip a couple pages, or I'll leave one page, right? This will be A, this will be B, and I just started going through it. But luckily I didn't get too far because I realized there was gonna be, like a lot of S's or a lot of T's. So what I did was, luckily I didn't get too far, but I took everything out and I started over and I actually organized them all like on the table. Like here's my A and B pile, here's my C and D pile, and I only went to like F. And then once that was all done, then I did like the next section of the alphabet. And I got to tell you, it was a huge job. I went through 4 garbage, actually, I think I did 5 garbage bags full, and that's just space. Look at that. That's just space that I now saved in my house and my life. It was so great. Okay, so I did try and save a couple extra spaces, even though I don't really see us buying DVDs anymore. I just thought it was a good idea. So, saved a few extra spaces. B, okay, look, all of them. Okay, and then what I did was I took the sleeve out of the DVD and I cut it. This is the 4x4 that I cut it. So now when you go through it, you do need to like use the alphabet, but now this is always going to be the spot and it's going to end up like a keyboard, right? You're going to know, oh, I have a general idea. My brain and my handers now have muscle memory and I'm going to know where to go. But these are basically all in alphabetical order. Again, I left a little bit of extra space, right? Lots of movies have a B, okay? And then if you can fit like 3 in here, but once you've got one here and on the back, it gets really tight. So I ended up putting them or separating them, or some of them we still have digital copies of. And so for some of them, I did end up putting in 2 sleeves, but that's the one. So this is how I did it. I am stoked. I am so excited. This was a huge job, but I am just thrilled. This is going to make life so fantastic. Okay, so then after I finished it, what I decided to do was, okay, we got to this one, and then I left an empty page. Zoolander, shout out to Zoolander. I left an empty page, just you never know why. And then I did all of our games too, because I was like, I have a little bit of extra. So I did all of our games. These are PlayStation 3. Then I left a page again, and these are all our Wii games. And then I left a page. Here's my page. And then I did some music. Now, I know I have more music, so that's why I put those at the end. We still have some stuff in our storage unit, which it's very possible that we have more music in there. So that's how we will end it. But look at this. It actually folds over really nice. So you don't have to, it's not unwieldy, it's not obnoxious. It's actually really nice. I have been flipping these and going back and forth. We keep finding movies in crevices in the car and stuff. And it is just, it's already just, I can tell it's really made really, really, really well. So this is it all together. I'm going to zip it up. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do this with one hand. It's all zipped up. Check it out. And I can just lift it up. It is very heavy. It's not like too heavy, but it is heavy. I mean, you're holding a lot of DVDs. I mean, I didn't quite fill it up. There's probably a few pages left. So there's somewhere between 350 and 400 in there, but it holds its shape really well. I'm so happy with this.